Hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Cherry, and this is going to be for all Pisceans, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn, your love story for September. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it, take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. I am very chill right now because I just did one of the best guided meditations that I've done in a while. So it's not low energy, I am just vibing and I am chill. So I had to give that disclaimer because I was like, I'm just vibing. Anyways, I already went ahead and started pre-shuffling and then we'll go in for clarity. But in the month of September for Pisceans, I was getting this energy of freedom. I feel like when I was pre-shuffling, the first thing I heard was like, I want to be myself, freedom of expression, I want to be free. And then we have the King of Arrows, the Kingfisher. And as I was looking at these cards, I was getting a lot of, I want to be me and I want to do me, if that makes sense. There's this energy of like not wanting to be identified or tied down into a certain type of role. I feel like a lot of you guys are fixated on your goals and want to do whatever you want to do without anyone's judgment or opinion. I was getting this energy of wanting your freedom. Can you hear that? The cicadas. Cicadas. Maybe you guys are hearing a lot of cicadas. But I was getting a lot of this energy of you guys wanting to be free, because the underlying energy that I had for you is the Three of Stones. Check her out. She came out of this dark tunnel and she wants her freedom. I feel like a lot of you guys have been clawing your way up to get to a certain amount of goal, and I feel like right now you guys are in a position where you have your freedom, or you're about to have your freedom, you're reaching fresh air, and you're just, or in the month of September, you're going to be achieving a sort of freedom. I feel like you guys are leaving dirty waters and moving on to cleaner waters, literally. Some of you, or this could be another water sign that's coming your way. But for the most part, I feel that your past, whatever murky darkness, whatever like icky people that you may have been dealing with, I feel like that part of you is over. I literally was feeling like a lot of freedom. Like you guys are free or want to be free and you're moving on to greener pastures. I think I was trying to say the equivalent of water. Cleaner waters. I feel that a lot of you guys are in a position where, okay, you want to be vulnerable, you can be vulnerable, but you might be a little bit defense. Be cognizant of being a little bit over defensive. Of being over defensive, because you might see something as a battle and it doesn't have to be. Like, I feel like you guys are vulnerable, but you're very quick to like pull out your claws, if that makes sense. But for the most part, it's like this energy of freedom. I feel like a lot of you guys are not trying to commit to anything except for yourselves. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries or a fire sign, but for the most part, I feel like you guys are focused on your goals. You're focusing on your goals, you're focusing on your abundance. It's just a matter of what could work against you is you being too defensive, and there's no need for it right now in the month, because I feel like you guys are safe. You guys have just dealt with so much in the past that you'll be very quick to whip out your claws. But as I was pulling out to see what is actually around you, I got the Eight of Roses and I have the Three of Wings in reverse. I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with something or someone in the past. It could have been an air sign or a fire sign, but maybe somebody broke your heart and you are a little bit on the defense. So some of you guys are going to be in a position in September where you might be wanting to reach out and kind of start dipping your toes, like sending mixed signals, getting like literally mixed signals. Some of you guys might be, or someone could be sending you signals like, oh, I want to talk to you, I want to date you, I want to reach out or whatever, and you might be a little bit confused. I'm getting like this little back and forth. I feel like somebody just doesn't want to commit, and that could be you. I feel like a lot of you want your freedom, and I feel like for some of you guys that has to do with losing hope that you're going to have the love that you want because you've been disappointed so much in the past. Ooh. Yeah, we have the queen of wings. here in reverse, some of you guys might be overthinking love. Some of you guys might be in your head. Some of you guys might be dealing with another air sign who is probably overthinking things or may not be communicating to you the way that you need to be communicated, the way that you want to be communicated with. We have temperance here. That could be Sagittarian energy. You might be dealing with the Sag, but with that, I'm getting, be patient. Be patient. There's a reason that they're not communicating with you effectively. Maybe they are, I'm getting this energy of someone really wants their freedom. Someone really, like, the passion is there. Literally, the passion is there, but somebody really wants their freedom. Somebody just has other goals. That could be you or the person that you're dealing with. But for the most part, somebody wants to be free. Somebody, the romance is there. But somebody, yeah, that's what it is. The romance is there. The passion is there. I just feel like people are just on two different pages, because we have the 10 of wings, and for some of you guys it could just be over. Maybe it's just some of you guys might just be focusing on the passionate aspect of it and you're not really looking for like a deeper commitment. For others of you, if you're dealing with an air sign, or it could be another water sign, it's kind of deciding like, hey, is this really going to go anywhere? How much do you want to invest? I feel like that's really going to be coming up in September for you guys, because I feel like some of you guys might only just be wanting to hook up. Some of you guys are going to be having to make a decision soon, and some of you guys might be deciding to walk away, because I feel like one person might be more invested than the other. And in terms of Piscean energy, I feel like the Pisceans are a little bit more distracted. Like, I feel like they're just focused on their goals. Like, yeah, they want you. The passion is there. They might just want you, for physical purposes. But for the most part, someone is not emotionally invested. Somebody wants their freedom. Somebody, ooh. But I feel like potential is here. We have the Emperor in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. Because I have the 10 of Gems here in reverse, and I have the Emperor here in reverse. Somebody could be having control issues. Whenever I see these two cards together, some of you guys could be this could be you or someone you're dealing with. You guys might be very controlling. And it doesn't have to be like controlling the other person. It's more trying to control the situation, trying to control the outcome, trying to guide your relationship or what it is that you want. You're trying to guide it into what it is that you want. Like, you're forcing the path because you don't want to stray from your plans because you have your own goal. And yeah, it's great. Like, I feel like you want someone there to satisfy certain needs, and the person that you're dealing with could be someone that brings you a deeper level of stability and foundation. But I feel like someone is just super focused in on their goals. I feel like, someone could be frustrated, someone could be frustrated. Wink, wink. Someone could be a little bit frustrated, but for the most part, I feel like someone isn't seeing the whole picture, or they're not open to seeing the whole picture because they're very fixated on what it is that they want to do. By the way, this could also all be vice versa. It doesn't have to be just it doesn't just have to be you. It could be whoever it is that you're dealing with. But there's someone's not open to receiving a really epic love because they're really fixated on their goals. They're scared of commitment. They've been disappointed in the past. And they just want to fuck. Oh, yeah, I went there. We have the Tower here in reverse. Some of you guys could be, we have the Tower here and we have the Four of Gems. Some of you guys might just be in a situation where you're just holding on to something because you're scared of letting it go. Maybe some of you, if you guys are in separation, maybe you just haven't moved on from a certain person, but there's this, with the Four of Gems, it straight up says like possessiveness in here. I was saying, I feel like someone was holding on to something, but somebody might be holding on to a ticking time bomb. It might just be time to move on and let it go. It may be time to address certain patterns of behaviors. If you're finding the same type of problems in your relationship, I feel like it's time to address that, because some of you guys might be moving on. We have the Nine of Gems here, independence. Some of you guys might be moving on, and by moving on, you're going to open yourself up to new opportunities. I see the Princess of Wings. Yeah, some of you guys could really be dealing with an air sign. I feel like some of you guys might have been dealing with a soulmate situation, and they are not ready for you at the moment. but they were not ready for you at the moment, and they might be coming back to reach out. Like, I feel like messages are going to be coming in later, but and that's if you've already been in separation. But for the most part, I just feel that somebody else had this message that I'm tuning into here now. Somebody, I have the Empress here in reverse. Somebody might have been, oh, okay. Okay. I don't think the place is burning down, but that's a sign. I feel like this is a sign right here. Somebody, because what I was gonna say is somebody had this manipulative energy who was influencing them. It could have been their mother. It could have been their mother or some other fire sign. Somebody else had this message too, and the fire alarm went off. I was literally thinking it, and the fire alarm went off. It is okay. It's not burning. I'm with family, and they're probably just burning something in the kitchen, but we're all safe here. So, anyways. I mean, I'm laughing, but not at you. So anyway, somebody could have been dealing with a very suffocating, maybe maternal energy, or you might be dealing with some sort of maternal energy right now, and I feel like it's time for you to get out. But if you are in a situation where you were dating an air sign and things didn't work out, it could have been like something to do with their maternal line, their mother, or maybe they were around like a best friend or something, a maternal energy who was just really trying to micromanage and control the situation. So, that fire alarm though, I am not going to edit that out. But I feel like it's a sign. If Empress in reverse comes out and then the fire alarm goes off, right when I'm thinking that a fire sign is over here trying to control some certain things, or maybe you just feel like you can't move on because of how I think I mentioned this in the last video that I filmed and in one other one from like 2 days ago, but maybe someone just doesn't know how to love somebody because of what they went through or how they were raised. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys might have been on the wrong end of a verbal attack, or maybe some harsh words were thrown, and I feel like some of you guys are going to be freeing yourself from that. We have hostilities as this underlying energy at the moment. Some of you guys are, yeah, I feel like some of you guys are really focused on your business. You're coming out of financial constraints, and maybe that's something that affected your love life in the past. Maybe you were really focused on business, or your other person was also really focused on business. Whoa. Okay, do I want to take all these? Hold on. Okay. Hey! Sorry, I get really excited when... Oh, hold on the coin. So, yeah, I feel like some of you guys... Give me a second. I see man holding a heart here, which is telling me that there's going to be someone coming in who's emotionally available. This could also be you. Your masculine side is emotionally available. Maybe a part of you on the inside. I feel like on the outward, you're like ready for, someone. You want to have somebody there. But maybe on the inside, on an emotional level, you're just really invested in business. And for some of you guys, that has to do with your heart chakra. Maybe you're not fully healed. For others of you who were dealing with someone, some of you guys could have been dealing with somebody who was really, really honing in on their business. Maybe somebody was dealing with someone who was a little bit greedy. Things didn't work out with somebody because somebody else was jealous. But right now, what I'm getting for you guys is to keep working on your own self-love and your own faith and your own self-love, and stay on your own path, because I see journey here and I see action. I feel like some of you guys are moving or need to be moving, and I feel like for some of you guys it could be at a distance, because we have man holding a heart here, and I just really realized it. Here's woman holding a heart in reverse. This is a perfect pair. And I feel like some of you guys are making your way to your person. It's just a matter of getting around the right type of people. Maybe you haven't met them yet. Maybe you're going to meet them within a new community, because we have community here. For others of you, maybe in the past they were dealing with too many people. But I feel like for the most part that for you, you're going to be meeting your person after you go through this journey of sorts, I feel that some of you guys are moving. They could be at a distance from you. But I also feel like you yourself, you're on your own personal journey of healing. And I feel that some of your healing has to do with your heart chakra. I'm getting that somebody is going to be meeting somebody else in business that will open some sort of career opportunity that allows you to make more money, and maybe that's going to lead you to meeting your person. Or you're going to be that's too many no. That was way too many. Half the deck water fell off. I see the door to personal healing and happiness, and I feel that for you guys, you need to just keep focusing on you. But with that said, don't be so focused. Don't, make sure you stay in balance, because I feel like a lot of you guys are discovering like this freedom, like you have a new level of freedom. Or if you don't feel like you have it yet, you're going to be clawing your way out of whatever. If you guys are at home, oh my god, if you guys are at home, maybe it's time to just get out. It might be time to just get out. Yeah. Maybe you're around the wrong type of people who are lowering your own vibrations. But I'm getting movement. I feel like someone is at a distance from you right now. And that distance doesn't just have to be physical. Like, I mean, I feel like some people have to actually physically move. But I feel like someone is at a distance in terms of, if they're already around you, maybe you're just not aware that they care about you at a certain level. And that's because you're really distracted with whatever's going on in your own inner world, that you weren't emotionally ready for it right before. But I have the door to romance here, and I feel like in September you're going to be opening up to receiving love on a deeper level. Yo, that fire alarm though. Oh my god. And I wish I would have said the words out loud at the time, because I literally was all like, they're listening to someone's holding them back, they're trying to ruin your relationship, it's a fire energy, like, and then the fire alarm goes off. Okay. And because some of you guys really are going to be cutting someone off. Some of you guys, this could be you. Some of you guys might be really cutting, because when hostilities comes out with the Magician and the Mirror, some of you guys could be literally cutting off your own manifestations. What is up with all these noise? These messages do not want to. Some of you guys could be literally cutting your own romance messages off. Okay, I gotta stop before like some other alarm goes off. I thought I put my phone on silent. Let me just pull some romance angels and we're gonna call it at that. Yeah. Messages for Pisces. The universe was working against me today. I don't know who this is for. I always take it as a sign when stuff gets real and then there's a lot of interruptions. Somebody needed to hear this. I feel like somebody needs to move. Right here, healing family issues. Some of you guys might be in a toxic home situation. It's time for you to move. And by moving out and going wherever it is that you need to go, you're going to meet your person there. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And what I was getting with that, it was reminding me of that Kingfisher card. And I feel like a lot of you guys just need to be free and have fun and be playful and surround yourself with really positive, like high vibrational, non-judgmental people. I feel like some of you guys just need to start joining a new community. I feel like some people are on defense without needing to be defensive. It jumped out again. I'm gonna leave it out. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And that could have been that Empress in reverse energy that I was picking up on. Maybe it has to do with your own mom. Maybe like how you learned how to love. Somebody else got this as well. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And I was feeling that too. It's okay to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be vulnerable without needing to be defensive. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I agree, because I feel like a lot of you guys are in a position where you are physically manifesting it. Where you are physically manifesting your person, if you're single, of course. But I feel like a lot of things are really going to be coming into fruition depending on the actions that you take. For others of you who I felt like if things are already in conflict and I feel like separation is here, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you guys could be going into separation, and I feel like that's for those who have already been, who are starting to be aware of a pattern of repeated cycles. Like if you guys are always arguing about the same things, I feel like some of you guys are freeing yourself. Some of you guys could be dealing with a narcissist. I just heard that. Some of you guys could be dealing with a narcissist, and you guys are going to be getting out. Look, we have deception here. Somebody is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, so pay attention to that. And then we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So that's what I have for you guys. I feel like I need to stop. Right here, release your ex. Solid advice, release your ex. But I have to stop here because I honestly feel like there's gonna be some other interruption, and at that point it's gonna be like whatever. So this was for you, Pisceans, your September love story. I hope this resonates. I do daily energy readings over on my Instagram, and I will leave that in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.